Alright, what's going on, y'all? Today I'm going to be bringing you a video on my favorite way to trade, right? One of my favorite ways to trade. And this is actually how our user, Rob, I'm sure you guys know who he is by now. He has his own YouTube channel, Grail Trading. Definitely recommend you subscribe to his channel. This is what he does to turn, I think yesterday it was 1,000 into 8,500, I believe, using 50x leverage, right? And he took 2 trades using the strategy, and I wanted to bring the notepad out and kind of show you guys exactly what he's looking for and what I'm looking for when I use the strategy myself. So first things first, the indicator that I'm going to be using is none other than EzAlgo. If you'd like this indicator for yourself, be sure to hit the first link in the description. It is the best TradingView indicator. It is the only trading indicator you will need for 2 reasons, right? The first reason is the levels. Now, we have actually upgraded EzAlgo to where we show higher time frame support and resistance levels on any time frame. So I'm on the 5-minute time frame right now. As you can see, these are the support and resistances on the 5-minute, but I also added support and resistance levels from the 15-minute just for that extra confluence. Now, this is a sideways ranging market at the moment, right? It's a crab market. It's extremely difficult and boring to trade, but that doesn't mean you still can't make some amazing profits. So the moves that we're going to be looking for are the moves at resistance and at support. So for example, moves like this, right? Moves like this, entering on these wicks right here, right? Entering on these wicks right here. If I go further, let's see some recent ones, all right? Moves like this, right? Those high probability trades, those high risk to reward trades, and they're not that difficult to catch. All right, they're not incredibly difficult to catch, and what you're going to be doing is targeting the next support or resistance level, right? I mean, you could even taken that one. This was a support at the time, taking that, right? So it's not that difficult to catch these moves. You just have to have some patience and wait for price to come to a level. The main problem I see traders doing is they're trying to overcomplicate their trading. Really, you should be taking 1 to 2 trades a day. I take maybe maximum 4 to 5 trades a day, and that's if I'm on a lower time frame. If I'm on the 5-minute, I'm taking 1 to 2 trades a day, and a majority of the time they're profitable trades because I wait for those high probability setups. So what you're going to be doing is waiting for price to come to a level on the chart, right? Come to a support or resistance level. Now, if it comes down to a level on a higher time frame as well, as you can see, this is a support level on the 5-minute and the 15-minute, that's even better. Now, another indicator you can add for extra confirmation is Fu Manchu Cipher B. Oh, I don't want A. Don't use A. Fu Manchu Cipher B. All right, and this is for the divergences. Now, this can help as confluence when you're in these swing failure pattern trades, right? But when you're using the swing failure patterns, the divergences will follow up after you've already entered the trade. So you're not going to enter after the divergence on some of these, right? For example, this was a clear swing failure pattern right at around here with a doji candle right there. So if you missed this trade, you would have gotten in right here, at this doji candle at the support level, right? Stop loss goes right around here, and then we have that divergence follow up on the next candle. That is extra confirmation. Okay, we're most likely going up. And then of course we get the buy signal on EzAlgo, and that comes up, all the way to this resistance level. So a 3.5% move. If you're using 50x leverage, you more than doubled your account, right? I believe, yeah, you more than doubled your account. And then you can do it the same way on a short, right? If you miss that move right there off the sell signal, you can enter on this, right? This swing failure pattern, which is also, an M shape, right? I've talked about that when we have a bearish divergence at resistance with this double top formation. You can enter on this candle right here. Divergence follows up on the next candle, targeting the next support level, right? Stop loss right above previous swing high, something like that, right? That's another, 2.5% move, 5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. This was a 6 risk to reward ratio. So the risk to rewards are pretty high on these trades, and this is real time, right? In this sideways ranging market. So this is how you trade a ranging market. Okay, here is another perfect entry, right? Rejected off this area once, got this double bottom formation with a divergence right here. So that tells me, okay, if we come back down again, I'm going to be looking to to take a long. Came back down to this level, probably would have entered, you know, if you missed this entry, maybe right around here. Okay, stop loss right here, targeting, you know, the next resistance level, which is right here. All right, and then, you know, price came back up to that level. What's that? 3.5 risk to reward. All right, came back to this level, right? Came back to this level with a swing failure. And, you know, you can enter probably right around here. Okay, right around here. You could even wait for the divergence if you want, but for that prime entry, you know, once it retested again, you know, closure of this candle, I'm entering right here. Stop loss right there, targeting the next support level. 7 risk to reward ratio. Okay, like clockwork. All right, it's like clockwork. Trading should not be fun and exciting. If trading is fun and exciting, I mean, I guess it can be when you're in the trade, but when you're waiting for those setups, you're looking for the same setup over and over again. You know, it's not super entertaining, right? You're going to be sitting here waiting for these setups for a while. You know, we have another swing failure right here. I probably would have entered on this candle right here. All right, because, you know, we had those long wicks. Then we got this little indecisive candle showing that there could be, you know, another trend reversal. So enter right here, stop loss right below these 2 candle wicks, something like that. And then I'm targeting that resistance level. Okay, we're gonna say this is resistance right here. All right, we're gonna call this resistance. All right, and this is support right here. And this is support right here. If you have double support, right, maybe a support on the 5-minute as well as a support on the 15-minute, you know, that's even better. But if not, that's fine. And then we're gonna put Wu Minchu down here, you know, just for the divergences, right? But you don't really need that for the strategy. So what you're going to be doing is something like this, right? Price hits support level. What are you going to be looking for? You're going to be looking for candlesticks coming down here, right? Candlesticks with this wick right here. You know, candlestick, wick, right? Maybe another one, wick. All right? This is where you enter for the most optimal entry. All right? Right around here. And if you have a previous data behind you, for example, in the past, price has rejected off here and then gone up, that's even better. Okay, that's even better. Sellers cannot push the price down anymore because there's buyers at this level. You're gonna try to enter on these candles, right? Now, if that's too advanced for you and you're having trouble timing those entries, the next thing you're gonna be looking for is a doji candle. All right, a doji candle, something like that. Okay, and that signals that there's going to be a trend reversal in the near future. Right, so price came down, we see these long wicks, we see this doji candle, I'm entering right here. I'm entering right there, okay? And I'm targeting this resistance level. All right, stop loss right below these candle wicks. Stop loss right there. Okay, and I'm targeting this level. So that is where my take profit is. So that might be a 4, a 5, a 6 risk to reward ratio. That is what I'm looking for. Now on Wu Minchu, what I'm looking for would be something like this, right? We have that bigger wave. We see this wave coming up, right? We see this wave coming up. We get that doji right at around here. So the divergence might have not formed yet. And then, you know, next candle, maybe, you know, next candle, something like that. When we're already in the trade, we get that divergence. We get that buy signal on EzAlgo. Bam, now we're in the trade, we know where it's going, okay? Trade is gonna go up, and we're targeting this level, okay? We're targeting that level. And you know, the opposite is true for a short, right? And these ranging markets, by the way, right? Ranging markets. So we're gonna come up to this resistance level. This had been a resistance in the past, okay? Price rejected from, you know, maybe right here in the past, so we already have this resistance level, okay? Price comes up to this level, what are we waiting for? Something like this, long wick. That's when I'm entering. I'm entering right there. After I see we have this long wick and the sellers push the price back down at this resistance level, I'm entering the trade. I'm entering it right there. Like I said, you know, if you're having trouble timing these entries, you can wait a couple candles, you know, maybe get another one right there. And then maybe you get, you know, a doji like that. Or you get something like this. Right, something like this. You know, you see that sellers are starting to push the price down. All right, I'm entering on that candle. And in the premium Discord, I'm in the process of creating a candlestick cheat sheet for you guys. so you know exactly what candlestick patterns there are and exactly what to look for on your chart, right? But that's where I'm entering, and my stop loss is going to be right here. So I'm leaving some wiggle room, okay? Because if for some reason buyers push the price back up for a little bit right in this area, my trade idea isn't invalidated. You know, some people have tighter stop losses. You know, I think Rob has a very tight stop loss when he's trying to catch these swing failure patterns. You know, I'll wait a little bit because, you know, I'm not as experienced as him. So even I struggle catching these swing failures, you know, to a T. That's why I'll wait, you know, a candle or two, and I'll enter, you know, somewhere right here. So I put my stop loss right above the previous swing high, which I recommend. I think that's the easiest way for beginners, okay? And, you know, I'm targeting the support level. All right, and on Fu Manchu, what does that look like? Well, on Fu Manchu, that looks something like this, okay? We have this bigger wave, right, with a red dot on that swing failure candle, right? We have a red dot there, and then we see it starting to make a lower high, right at our entry. We see it starting to make a lower high, and, you know, next candle, on this candle right here, it starts to come down, right? Bam, divergence, sell signal on that candle or the one that follows. All right, targeting this level. All right, targeting this level. And when you're in these trades, it might not always be super clear, right? It might not go from, you know, support, resistance. It might look something like this, right? You know, comes up a little bit, you know, hits support, you know, breaks below, swing failure, comes up, retests it, you know, comes up to resistance like that. And that's why I also talk about, you know, the double bottom formation with a divergence, right? With a divergence. So watch for those double bottoms and those double tops. But that is it, right? That is what I recommend. That is all you need to do. If I go back and show you the Bitcoin chart, you can see it for yourself, right? You're just playing the levels. So a majority of these trades should be in profit. So you're going to win a majority of these trades using the strategy correctly. And on the ones that you lose, the risk reward is so large that it doesn't really matter. So stay consistent with it, and I promise you'll see results. Please leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys next video.